So for second part, what we have is that your V phi is here, and IA is at unity power factor, means it is also parallel to the same, right? So I mean, or you can draw it here better. So let's put this as V phi, and this is the IA. So your J axis IA will be perpendicular to this. So this is how your J axis IA will be there, and EA is nothing but the vector summation of V phi and J axis IA. So this is your EA. So in this case, again, we can write it as EA square is equal to B phi square plus your axis IA square. Just the magnitude. Okay, and this, if you solve, then you will get your B phi equal to around 270.4 volts, and therefore your VT, which is root 3 V phi, will come out around 468.4 volts. And finally, for the third part,
Sir, hold on, sir,
yeah.
hold on. Sir, in this case, sir, सर वो ड्राइंग
Yeah.
वाले पेज पे आओ सर, ड्राइंग वाले पेज पे आओ सर. हाँ,
Mhm.
ए की वैल्यू 277,
Right.
एक्सेस इज 1,
Hmm.
आई ए 60.
Correct.
तो 277 का होल स्क्वायर माइनस में 60 का होल स्क्वायर.
Correct.
ओके 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 ओके.
ठीक है?
यस सर, ठीक है ठीक
Okay.
है.
So now let's go to the third part of this, where you have your V phi like this, and your IA now is leading. So this is your IA, and J axis IA will be perpendicular to this and leading. So in that particular direction. So it will be something like this here. So this will be your J axis IA. And again, if we complete this particular thing, so this is your theta, and this is 90. So this is again 90 minus theta. So what you will get here is that your, let's say this is this one here. This is your axis IA sine theta, and the vertical component, that is vertical component is axis IA cos theta, and your EA now is this one, right? So now if I apply Pythagoras theorem to this triangle, this one here, I can say that EA square is equal to B phi minus axis IA sine theta whole square. That is the base of the triangle, and perpendicular is axis IA cos theta. So this is axis IA cos theta. And again, if you solve for it, now you will get your V phi is equal to 308.8 volts, and therefore your VT will be equal to 535 volts. That will be the answer for the third.
Akash, sir, efficiency 0.9077.
Okay, I'll come to that. Any question? And anyone is having any confusion or difficulty in this?
Sir, in the third one, which is EA?
Third one, this one is EA. This is EA. The hypotenuse here. Okay. So let me. I mean, can I rub this and make a new one? Because
yes.
So just let me make it more clear, because that was lack of space was there. So your V phi is here, and your IA is like this, So perpendicular to this IA and leading to it, J axis IA would be in this direction. So your J axis IA is something like this here. And as we know, EA is nothing but, is V5 plus J axis IA. So we can write it as, we can draw it as from here to here. And this one is JXS IA and this one is EA. And now if you break down your JXS IA into the two components, vertical and horizontal, so you'll see that this horizontal component going in the reverse direction because of the direction of this JXS IA. So this one, this is your not J, it is just the XS IA sine theta. And the vertical one, this one here, that is XS IA cos theta. And therefore, now in the equation of EA, in the base of this triangle, you consider this triangle, then base here is V5 minus XS IA sin theta. Only this much is the base. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anyone having any confusion in this? Anvish?
No confusion, sir.
Okay. Anvish, are you there?
Yes, sir. No confusion, sir.
Okay. Pramod?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. That was the second part. Now let's go to the third part.
Sir,
Yeah.
Sir Kashif here.
Yes, Kashif.
Sir, is there any plus minus limit to the answers of these questions if somebody is not getting the exact same answer? Will that be appreciable?
No, see, there is no such uncertainty which is there. Only thing is that if you don't take decimal places into account, there might be few changes at the decimal places.
Plus minus 2-3 volts. I'm getting.
But yeah, it depends. But usually, because I just neglected that 0.12 volt, that was very small. So instead of 277.12, I just took 277 volts. So there was maybe 0.1, 0.2 type of variation might be there. So that way. But there is no room for uncertainty as such. It only variation here in our problem was that we ignored the decimal part of EA. So due to that there was some variation. Otherwise there will be no variation.
Right.
Sir,
Sir, Harshvardhan here.
Yes, Harshvardhan.
Sir, if it was as in the question given that it is a star connection,
Correct.
instead of it, if it was in delta connection, then sir, root 3 IT. IT equals to root 3 I5 as sir.
Yeah, the terminal current would be root 3 times. Yeah, very correct.
Yes, sir.
And,
yes, sir.
And voltage would be same. Your VT will be equal to V4.
Okay, sir. Then in that case, we'll have to find the terminal current of this generator.
No, your entire calculation will be same, but if it said, suppose it was delta connected, it said that the full load line current, in that case it will specify, because when we say armature current, it's basically in the phase, in the winding of the machine. And
okay, sir.
So getting it like, your this winding, this is your 3-phase connected, and when I'm saying armature current, what I mean is that the current flowing inside the winding. And in this case, because the line current is also same, so in that case, IL equal to IA you are getting. But suppose if the problem was of delta connected machine, then you will have to pay attention to the terminology. If the terminology is saying armature current, then it will mean the phase current. But if suppose the problem is saying delta connected and the full load line current is this, then it would be different. So then what I would say is that this is the line current and this IL is equal to root 3 IA. So in that case, what we will do is that for solving the same problem, I will do, let's say it was given this as 60 amperes. So then what I'll do is that first I'll find IA, which will be equal to 60 by root 3. And that value I'll use across. And whereas the other one will be same. Your EA will be equal to your VT in this case for data connection.
Okay, sir.
Any other question or confusion?
Sir, equivalent circuit diagram we need to draw or not, sir?
Yeah, if you draw, it's good. So it's a simple one, anyways. So it's
Sir, can
there
you
for your
explain?
understanding. Yeah, we discussed that in the class also, no? Just open that. So we had discussed this. I had uploaded it on Microsoft Teams also. I hope you have seen that, right? So your equivalent circuit was this one, right?
Yes, sir.
Right, sir. Yes, sir.
So you have this on the DC side. This is on the AC side. The three-phase voltage is there in each phase, EA1, EA2, EA3 in each phase, and in each phase there is some drop in voltage due to JXS and RA, and finally you are drawing out the armature current, IA1, IA2 and IA3, and V51, V52, V53 is the phase voltage of each phase. And usually these machines, they will be having a balanced system of voltages and currents, so usually the analysis goes in per phase values only. So this was the equation. So this equation, if you recall, well and good. If not, you can always draw this small, simple equivalent circuit. Even if you draw this much, that is sufficient for analysis. So V5 is nothing but EA minus JXS minus IA. That is what is.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any other question? So I think now the time is anyways up. So
Sir,
yeah.
Sir, you uploaded this Word file on the MS Team because we got the previous one, last one.
I have
No,
uploaded
sir.
the
Yes,
two
sir. I've seen that.
course
Yes, sir, it is
notes.
uploaded.
Second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Please, Nitish, please share it.
Sure.
So you can refer that. And for the remaining problems, okay, because we couldn't discuss much here, so maybe next class also will take few problems, or I'll see if possible. If there is similar problem, then I can upload. Otherwise, we'll discuss next class also few problems. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then we'll stop here.